toward the latter part of the season?
Frank, it was interesting when I asked the assistant coaches if we should start the man-to-man tonight. All three say no. So there must be something they know about us that other people don't. We know what we like to do, what we're capable of doing, and I'm not saying we won't use some man-to-man, but when I ask opinions from people I really respect, Larry Marshall, Ray Natili, and Timmy McConnell, I got no, no, and no as far as starting in man-to-man. So the enthusiasm that our fans or some of our friends and fans might have towards it is not totally shared by our coaches.
Okay, Coach, your starting lineup tonight with the zone defense.
The same people that have been starting. Hogue and Rob Montgomery underneath, Sean McCallister at point guard, and Rick Puskar and Darren Walls swing guards.
Thanks for your time before this important game at St. Vincent College, and tip-off at 8 o'clock. See you then. We had a problem downstairs you had to take care of, John. That's all I can say.
We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
We'll give him the benefit, but not only that, I was looking for the student body with some signs and things like that.
Seriously absent, you know?
Yeah, all that action, that apprehension that you feel that might exist at St. Vincent's not here, so FDR was right. The only thing you have to fear is fear itself. It really wasn't here. There wasn't anything except 6 uniformed, security people who are ready and standing.
Yep, they have 4 at one end of the court, and I see they have 3 at the other end.
7, okay. Yeah. A new guy just came in on the 7:30 shift, okay, and he's going to stay here until it's over, I'm sure. But then not armed, I take that back. Uniformed and badged security police, and they are here to ensure a game without any interference from the fans, and they are standing in position like soldiers.
Well, that one guy down there, I don't know about being armed. I understand he has a single bullet in his shirt pocket, just in case.
Right.
They gave it to him right before he left. He had dinner with Aunt Bee, and they over at her place, and they gave one to him and for the game tonight. Said, Barn, you keep this in your pocket. 5:44 or so waiting to go till game time. We're going to take a look at the starting lineup for this evening's game in 2 minutes after we take this 2-minute break. Darren Walls, leading scorer on the team with 19.4 points a ball game at the off guard. Backline, Rick Puskar, 14.3 a ball game. Rick beginning to come back into his own now and playing like the senior he is. Hogue, another senior, averaging 15 points and 7 rebounds a ball game. And his center, tough Rob Montgomery. He'll have his hands full with Mr. Moon tonight. Rob averaging 14 points and 8.5 rebounds for the Yellow Jackets. Those are the starting lineups. We'll be back with the ball game in 2 minutes after we take this 2-minute break. Shake hands. I know people back in Waynesburg might be interested in that. Bernie Matthews wouldn't shake hands with Rudy Maritha before the semifinal game in the district playoffs last year. And so far as I know, Bernie Matthews hasn't even acknowledged the fact that Rudy Maritha is in the building this evening. So now we're set to go, and jumping center for St. Vincent will be Mark Owens. I thought they'd have Moon out there, but the 6'10 guy is not jumping center. He's up against Rob Montgomery, and the opening tap is controlled in backcourt by St. Vincent. Gist tracks it down in the corner, puts it to the floor, and now walks it over the timeline. And St. Vincent sets it up against the Waynesburg zone. They work the perimeter of it. Here's Gist working on the outside to Owens. Now around the horn. Jumper from the side is no good. Rebound Walls, Waynesburg. Head to McCallister. Jackets on the run with a fast break through Puskar on the wing. Drive, shoots, good. Foul called. No bad. Home court charging called on Puskar, so the basket will not count.
Well, it was great coaching that time. They got back on the break, established position. Rick Puskar tried to lean and get the leaning 2 points, and the body contact player control foul, his first.
So, still no score in the basketball game, and here comes St. Vincent over the timeline for the second time tonight. Working the half-court offense. They do this well. Around the horn is a pop from Owens. Good. Mark Owens draws first blood of the basketball game, and it's the Bearcats by 2. Jackets, fast break off the inbound. Puskar up and in. Whoa! They just explode down the side with Puskar in the basketball. Takes it to the hoop, puts it up and in, ties it at 2.
There's no way that St. Vincent can beat shooting layups all night, and the 18-footer by Owens, not a ripple on the net, but that's not a percentage shot.
Robick working the outside with Gist. Also, Sean Wilson, a surprise starter for St. Vincent, starting in place of Wink. And Wilson has it on the left wing. Now goes top of the key to Gist. Gist moves over in the other side, stops the pop, three-pointer, good. No, they give him two. That's two. Two for Gist, and it's a 4-2 basketball game with St. Vincent on top. Here's Waynesburg, half-court offense, first time tonight. McCallister at the point, goes to Puskar in the wing, into the corner, Montgomery right side. Back out top of the key, Wall, three-pointer, no, short. Rebound taken by St. Vincent. Gist has it, and he'll bring it over the timeline himself, clear it out there by himself. Into forecourt it comes, almost stolen away. Gist finds Wilson. Now cross-court pass goes to Owens, and now again back to Gist, top of the key. Again, they look to the corner, not there. Gist puts up one, and that's a three-pointer. That one counts. Gist from long distance, and it's 7-2. St. Vincent leads in the early going. Here's Waynesburg to Walls, to Hogue in the corner on the left, back to McCallister. High post to Montgomery, power move in the lane, and a foul called. Robbie bumped as he started down the lane. And I believe Moon's going to draw the personal foul.
A nice matchup for Robbie. Robbie too quick for Jim Moon. Robbie was all the way around him before he could even make contact, and this will be a good matchup for the Yellow Jackets as the evening wears on. Moon's first, team first.
On the inbounds, they're on Wall's baseline, reverse layup blocked, and St. Vincent up with it. So the Bearcats with a 5-point lead in the basketball. 17:54 to go in the first half as Gist brings it into forecourt. Gist, three-pointer, no, it's good. Gist has 8 of the 10 St. Vincent points, and they've opened up an 8-point lead. Here comes Waynesburg into forecourt. Puskar in the corner. Back to McCallister, right back to Rick. Now high post Montgomery. He fakes. He shoots. It's good.
They can't stop that. That's a man-on-man. Bernie Matthews shrugs. He sees that. If that's all night, he's a loser, and he knows it.
Well, he's a winner right now, 10-4, as Gist trots it over the timeline. Barks some signals, and a steal by Walls. Walls one-on-one on the break drive. Shoots. Good.
No matchup for the quickness. Just watch Walls blow by him when he got to the crucial last 4 feet of that one.
Jackets are back within 4 now, and here's Gist again with a walk up into forecourt. It goes on the left side to Wilson. Back around the horn, looks to Robick, doesn't go there. Moves the people around. Robick has it, now looks into the lane, nothing there again. Back to Gist, he trots it over on the left side. Nothing. Back over on the right. Owens, one-hander outside, no good. Rebound is loose, and now tapped up, no good. Rebound Puskar, Waynesburg. Ahead to McCallister. Jackets on the run. Shaw 3-on-1 to Walls. In the lane to Montgomery, and a foul call.
Hammered that time. Beautiful assist. Good ball handling. Darren Walls with a trigger pass. And on the foul that time, I believe, we'll see who the announcement is. I have 24, but...
Well, that'd be Sean Wilson. And they don't have it over there.
Okay, we'll wait till it goes on the board. They do have a...
they have Robick up there, so...
We'll count him. His first.
And a second team foul on St. Vincent. And at the line, Rob Montgomery makes the first. And he can bring Jackets back within 2 if he pumps this next one through. And it's on the way, and it's good. 10-8 now. It was 10-2 just a minute or so ago. Here's St. Vincent against full court pressure by Waynesburg, and it's almost stolen away, and it is stolen away. At midcourt, it's Montgomery. He flips it to McCallister in the lane. Goes to Walls, up, good, foul call.
A beautiful feed by McCallister. They are hot, John. Those are layups we're talking about, and Bernie Matthews better make an adjustment, or his evening will be over before he knows it.
The longest shot of the night for Waynesburg has been a 6-footer, a turnaround jumper in the lane by Rob Montgomery. Everything else has been the bunny. And at the line, with the chance for a 3-point play and to give Waynesburg the lead, Darren Walls, having been fouled in the act of shooting. A shot which went in and counted, and it's on the way, and it's good.
Sean Wilson was the guilty party, his first.
And again, the full court pressure with Waynesburg leading for the first time. St. Vincent handling in a backcourt with the basketball is Owens. Owens flips it to Gist. He loses it, gets it back, flips it into forecourt now to Owens. Owens underneath, Moon up, no good. Rebound, Waynesburg. Walls puts it to the floor, clears it out himself. Walls on the run, goes in the lane, Puskar to McCallister, jumper, no. Rebound taken by Moon for St. Vincent. And he puts it to the floor once, now dumps it off to Gist, and he brings them into forecourt. And they set it up around the perimeter of the Waynesburg 2-3 zone once again. High post it goes to Owens, back outside, Gist, three-pointer.
No shot, John. Oh, yes, it is. It is good.
That's a three-pointer, and he has 11. And it's 13-11, St. Vincent.
They give it to him. Okay.
Back, Waynesburg goes down low to Hogue. In traffic, puts it up. Whistle, walking call of Hogue.
Theron had to get free, double team that time. He was right in the paint under the basket. Took a shovel step to the right to get free, and called for traveling by Bob Covert.
Backcourt heat by Waynesburg, and they're still in backcourt with it. Gist is still in backcourt. Now breaks it with a long pass into forecourt. It comes to Robick. Pulls up, goes back to Gist, and Al Gist, the senior point guard, sets it in motion on the left wing with a pass to Wilson. Now into the high post, right back to Gist. Fakes the three-pointer, and now brings it back outside. As the shot clock ticks down to 20 seconds, they go to Moon, and a low post shot up and good. Not pretty, but it counted.
Moon gets it in for a four-footer, and he can be tough for him.
Jackets quickly into forecourt. Now a stop and pop Walls three-pointer. Walls was one-on-one with his man, pulled up at the three-point line, put it up, and it went in, and it's 15-14 Waynesburg. Now a foul at midcourt. Darren Walls called for the foul as he bumps with Al Gist right at midcourt. Jackets continue to apply the pressure. This time the foul on Darren Walls.
Darren that time didn't have position, but Al Gist made the contact with a big left elbow, and but Darren gets called for the foul.
Okay, so the Bearcats inbounded from midcourt, and again it's Gist working on the outside. It's 15-14. Waynesburg leads in the first half with a lot of time to go. Gist three-pointer, no. Rebound, St. Vincent up and good.
Offensive board, St. Vincent's first one, and a steal.
A steal just at midcourt. The Jackets try to inbound it long to Darren Walls, and Gist is there to pick it off. So now St. Vincent with a 17-14 lead has the basketball, and they work the perimeter of the Waynesburg zone. They take a lot of time each trip down the floor. Being very patient. And looking in the lane. Now they go there with a high post and a pass to Owens. Back out to Gist. And around the horn it goes to Robick. Now down low to Moon. Shot up, blocked with a foul call. Darren Walls up a mile to block it. But they say got him with the body.
Darren, no question there, is outmanned the big Jim Moon. We're talking huge. He's 6'10".
Moon, a 76% free throw shooter, will be at the line for two. The attack now to Hogue on the wing on the left side. Back to McCallister. Sean starts inside. Flips it. Montgomery puts it up. No good. Foul call.
Robbie gets it in the paint. Good assist by McCallister. And the foul called on Mark Owens. His first. Team fourth.
Jackets with 3 team fouls. 13:58 left to play in the first half. It is St. Vincent by 5. And the Jackets inbounded from the baseline. They go outside the Walls, around to Puskar to McCallister. McCallister fakes the shot. It now goes with a bounce pass, which is kicked away. Tried to bounce it in the lane to Montgomery, but it was Owens there to knock it away. So the Jackets get it back with a new shot clock. And they inbound it to Theron Hogue. Back to McCallister, who goes on the wing to Puskar. Three-point attempt is no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be St. Vincent basketball.
Rick Puskar, a little out of his range. He was about a 20-footer that time, and Rick's good from 17 and 18. Yeah, but the 20, it was a little pushy on the release. Didn't have the nice arc on it like Rick usually has.
So the Jackets prepare to set up the half-court trap as the Bearcats come into forecourt with it. Handling the basketball is Robick. Now he shovels it off to Gist, and the point guard works against McCallister, moves on the left side. Bounce pass into the corner over there to Wilson. Wilson back out top of the key to Robick. Robick to Gist.
Jackets has shifted to man-to-man, John.
And Gist goes over the man-to-man with an 18-foot jumper. Gist has 13 points, and it's 21-14 St. Vincent. Now here comes Waynesburg on the attack. Montgomery, high post jumper is good.
Rob, great left-handed jumper.
21-16 St. Vincent. Here comes McCallister out to meet Gist at half court, and Al attacks him by moving right to the top of the key. Now bounce pass on the right side goes to Robick. Robick inside, ball's knocked away and a foul called. Theron Hogue thought he got all ball as Robick went by him, but they say no. Mr. Hogue, he also got a piece of Robick.
He reached in, and the call made by Walt Lucas, it looked like a good grab of the ball. Looked like all ball, but Lucas only a few feet away from it. Makes the call. Theron's first, team fourth.
But they say in the act of shooting, he was no way he was in the act of shooting.
That's not even close.
But he's at the line to shoot, too. This is no way. Rudy Maurice is really letting the official have it. First is no good.
I guess they understand what's going on. They said he was ready to go up for a shot.
Oh, man.
How about that one?
Rudy's still getting on Lucas about it. Now the second one's no good. They missed them both, and the rebound goes to Waynesburg. So it's all for naught, Frank. They missed both. And Jackets have in backcourt. Here comes McCallister and a foul at midcourt as he's hammered right at the midcourt stripe by Mark Owens. Sean goes down. Owens gets the foul. Sean's all right. Jackets will inbound it from the side.
Team fifth, and good dribbling by Sean McCallister to draw the foul. And that's a cheapie that it pays off.
Jackets inbound it to Hogue. Back to McCallister, who brings it outside with the dribble. Moves to the point. Now sets it up on the left wing to Walls. Walls back to Sean over on the right to Theron Hogue. Fakes the jumper. Now with the dribble, brings it back out. Lobs it now. High post Montgomery. Baseline Walls. Jumper. Yes.
Yeah, when you get daring like that for a 6-footer from the baseline, no one on him. Good ball movement.
Waynesburg back to within 3. 21-18. 12-10 left to play in the first half. And now a new man at the point. Ron Rink is in along with Gist for St. Vincent. And Gist moves out on the wing, and Rink takes over as point guard. Shot up Gist, no good. Rebound Moon, no good. Foul call.
There's a call from the back official. Screened out of it, Cover was, and calls Puskar for a foul over the back on the defensive board.
Long distance call that time.
Yeah.
And we'll have St. Vincent at the line in the person of Mr. Moon, Jim Moon. Well, they trail. McCallister lobs it in the lane. It's knocked loose, but McCallister gets it back, goes to Montgomery. Rob flips it to Puskar on the baseline on the outside. Doesn't shoot, comes back outside with it. Sean McCallister working from the point, goes it there on Hogue. Hogue, top of the key, Walls. Three-pointer, bingo!
That'll get you back quick with a Seabiscuit.
That ties it up at 21 all. 11:30 left to go in the first half. And now I see Gist is bringing it up the court. So they alternate each time down somebody to play the point. This time it's Gist. And now they go over to Rink on the left side. Rink starts in top of the key. Now pulls up and is called. Nope. I thought they were going to call him for traveling, but a foul called on Waynesburg. Bernie Matthews wants the first time out of the ball game. 11:19 left to go in the first half. We're tied. 21-21 for Waynesburg. Rob looks to clear it to McCallister. Sean runs it into forecourt, lobs it to Puskar, and it's out of bounds. Lob was a little too high for Rick to handle, and it goes flying out of bounds. An alley-oop.
Flying almost to Latrobe Airport. There's a lot of space between the end line and where the ball goes here at St. Vincent, especially on the far end of the floor.
So with the score tied 21-21, here are the Bearcats in action. Owens, top of the key, does not shoot, bothered there by Hogue. In a little trouble, has to get it to Gist. Gist looks against Walls, starts inside but pulls up. Now goes into the corner to Rink. On the left side, Rink into the lane, dumps it off, back outside, jumper, Owens is no good. Rebound Waynesburg, Theron Hogue clears it to McCallister. Sean has a 4-on-5 break, forces one in the lane, it's good, the foul call.
Yes, sir, good move, good action by Sean.
Man, there were white shirts all around him, he just took it into the lane, stopped and forced it up from about 10 feet away, it went in. He'll be at the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's a hello there, look what I found, I'm sure, because Sean St. Vincent had their hand on it, and he was hacked by Mark Owens, still made it. And John, much to Bernie Matthews' dismay, Mark Owens has committed his 3rd personal foul.
And here's McCallister with the foul shot. That's good. And it's now 24-21. The Jackets' 2nd lead of the night, their biggest lead, at 3 points. Exactly 10.5 minutes left to play in the first half here at Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Glad you're with us on WANB-FM. Here's St. Vincent with the basketball as they go down low along the baseline to Wilson. Nothing there. Back out to Rink, top of the key. Rink moves it on the right side. Bounce pass inside is knocked away, but Gist gets it back, dribbles outside, shoots a three-pointer.
There was a wish and a prayer. He shot that over a great defense by Darren Walls.
Waynesburg into forecourt. Here's Puskar with a shot up, no good. Rebound taken by Moon. He clears it to Rink, and into forecourt it comes with the ball game tied. Rink into the lane, stops and pops off the glass, no good. Rebound Montgomery, Waynesburg ahead to McCallister. Jackets on the run. Sean baseline, Puskar drive, shoots, blocked from behind, foul called. Rick goes to the floor. They called traveling. Puskar was hammered under there by Moon, but they called traveling on Puskar.
Well, it's what happened, but there was a big collision too. So which happens first? And Bob Covert again makes a call that goes against Waynesburg. It was traveling Rick Puskar.
It's still 24-24. 9:45 left to go in the first half.
Bob Covert lives 5 miles down the road, by the way.
Oh, he does?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm glad it wasn't a long trip for him then. Hope he has a nice trip home. Wish he'd leave now to beat the traffic. Here's St. Vincent into forecourt down to Rink on the baseline. Now low post Moon turns and fires. Blocked away, but goaltending going to be called. Rob Montgomery up to reject that one about 4 rows up into the bleachers, but it was clearly on the way down and gives Moon the 2. He has 6 on the night and gives St. Vincent a 2-point lead now, 26-24.
Robbie got way up above the iron that time.
Walls handling the ball, goes in the corner to Montgomery, left side, back out to McCallister, who falls down and travels with the ball.
That's not traveling, Johnny. He maintained his dribble. You can do anything you want as long as you're dribbling. Poor call by Walt Lucas. Very poor.
Well, it's a turnover nonetheless, and Kevin Lee comes in as Sean McCallister goes out for a rest with 9:13 left to go in the first half. St. Vincent leads by 2, 26-24. Kevin Lee now into the ball game with 9:13 to go.
And it's a real substitution bizarre here. Comes another one in. Back in the game comes Al Gist checking out. Wasn't in along with Dave Sifford.
So the Bearcats inbounded in backcourt, getting a little heat in the person of Darren Walls and Kevin Lee. Rink has it. He goes to Gist. He brings it over the timeline. Now he's trapped. Gets it to Owens, top of the key. To Rink. Jumper Rink. Good. 3 points. Rink, first 3 points of the night, and is now 29-24. St. Vincent back on top with a 5-point lead as the Jackets attack it. Puskar to Samuels in the corner. Down low to Puskar on the give and go. It's up. It's no good. Around the rim and out. And a foul on the rebound on Puskar.
That one was there. He went after it on the offensive board, and there was nothing but white shirts between him and the basket. Rick went over the back. His third person.
And Rob Montgomery is going to come in. Rick Puskar will get a seat with 3 personal fouls. So that's 2 starters out. Once Montgomery gets back in there, let's see. Oh, Samuels will stay in. So to be Samuels, Hogue, and Montgomery along the back line. Lee and Walls out front for Waynesburg. The 1-and-1 in now, that being the 7th team foul on Waynesburg. And at the line to shoot that 1-and-1 will be Chris Clark, the freshman from Avon Lake, Ohio.
A well-coached, very well-coached St. Vincent team, and they're playing the 3-point shot well. They've made quite a few, and altogether they've made 5 of them. 5.
Make it 31-24. St. Vincent on top. Kevin Lee with it in backcourt for Waynesburg. Brings it over the timeline. Moves on the left wing to Walls into the corner. Samuels along the baseline. Tied up. Pass back outside is tipped away. And here comes St. Vincent off the steal. Rink brings it into forecourt. Bad pass that time from Derek Samuels. Goes to Gist in the corner. Gist brings it out with a bounce pass. Goes to Rink. Now a pass into the lane. Stolen away. Walls with the steal. Brings it into forecourt. Darren bounce pass. Baseline. Hogue. Shot up good.
Good move by Theron. Some real poor defense tried by Ron Rink.
And that's his first 2 points of the night. Theron Hogue. That's a little something they're going to have to correct if they want to get back into the game. He's the guy that's going to have to get the point. It's 31-26, St. Vincent, down to 7:55 to go in the first half. Working on the point now for the Bearcats is Ron Rink, and the senior from Bethel Park with 5 seconds to go now on the shot clock. Here's the Gist, a 3-pointer, good.
They're doing it all. They're hot.
Gist with 19 points in the first half, and it's 34-26.
Shades of Davis and Elkins.
Here's Waynesburg on the attack again. Lee moves the Walls, top of the key, bounce pass corner for Hogue. Hogue with a 6-footer after a nice move, and it's good. So Theron Hogue suddenly getting hot. He has 4, and it's 34-28.
What a nice senior move to get free for that. It made it look easy, just like shooting horse from the old baseline, nobody on you.
34-28. St. Vincent with the ball and the lead as the Rink goes with a bounce pass into the corner on the right side to Robick. He drives inside, puts it up and in.
Yes, sir. Robick did it all that time. Got the paint and everyone let him go. No defense, lack of intensity right there.
36-28. St. Vincent on the top of the score with the Jackets handling the ball. The lob inside from Lee, knocked away, and it goes out of bounds.
Oh,
St. Vincent ball.
Rob let it go. He thought the Jackets were going to have the ball, but they touched it last. So Rob saying, what am I doing wrong? Timeout, Rudy Murray.
Rudy Murray wants to know what they're doing wrong, too. He's called them over to talk about that very subject. 6:35 left to go in the first half. St. Vincent 36. Waynesburg 28. Be back in a minute. Rink now to Gist again. Jumper baseline up, no good. Foul call.
Darren Walls just falls in the way of Gist. Been called for his 3rd personal. So Rick Puskar with 3, Darren Walls with 3.
And at the line is Al Gist. who has 19 points already in the first half. How about that?
5 3-pointers. So 15 of them by way of the three-point landing.
And his first from the stripe is no good.
He's trouble from 15 feet, but he's tough from 20.
Doesn't have a lot of trouble from 15. He's got 85% statistics from the charity stripe. Puskar coming in for Waynesburg. He'll be finishing up the first half playing with 3 personal fouls. Second one on the way from Gist, and it's no good off the heel. Rebound taken by Waynesburg off the steal. They flip it to Lee. Lee to Walls, and it's out of bounds. Lee, his lead pass to Walls is too long for Darren to handle, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover, Kevin Lee and Waynesburg.
The Jackets, since the 11-17 mark, have only scored 7 points, and they're 6-14. It's almost 5 minutes.
Wow. It is 36-28. Jackets trail. Kevin Lee picks up Gist at midcourt, and Al goes to work on him. Left side bounce pass over there to Wilson. Wilson low post, now low, nothing there. Back to Wilson, three-pointer, no. Rebound is loose, taken by St. Vincent. Shot up and good. Wasn't pretty. Chris Clark got it, and it's now 38-28, biggest lead of the night for the Bearcats. And here's a baseline jumper by Waynesburg. And before the shot is up, we get a foul called. It's going to go against Waynesburg off the ball on Derek Samuel.
Exactly right, John. He pushed off on a screen.
Wow. So everything going wrong for Waynesburg here. They trail by 10 with 5:45 to go. I see Terry Clark getting ready to come into the ball game, no doubt, for Derek Samuels, who will take a seat. Kevin Lee remains the point guard. Sean McCallister on the bench for Waynesburg.
St. Vincent just playing a wonderful game. They haven't missed too many shots and are defensively where they should be.
And the Jackets in a big hole. It is trying to make it deeper. Chris Clark at the line makes the first and will get the bonus. Chris could give them a 12-point lead with just under 6 minutes to go in the first half.
Clark, the freshman, 6'6", from Avon Lake, Ohio. Freshman, he's playing like about a junior.
There's the second one on the way from Clark, and it too is good. Jackets trailed by 19 at Elkins, West Virginia on Thursday night. Came from behind to win by 12. I don't think they can come back on this squad the way they did against the Senators. And Terry Clark has it in the corner, back to Lee. Lee looks for Clark again, drives the baseline, in some traffic, forces it up, no good. Rebounds loose. Who's got it? The big battle down low for it. Clark battling under there with 3 Bearcats, and they finally call the held ball. It'll be Jacket ball off the alternate possession. Wow, what a battle on the floor underneath the Waynesburg bucket.
Rick Puskar really went down after it. It's the way to get hurt, but he protected himself, especially after he's had a broken nose. Sean McCallister, it's time to come back in with 5:26 to go in the half. He has 1 personal foul and 1 point in the game. Kevin Lee has not scored.
Well, Kevin Lee, when he came into the ball game, we were down by 2 with 9 minutes to go. He leaves at 5:26. Waynesburg down by 12. And Sean McCallister will be the point guard the rest of the first half, and he lobs it in to Terry Clark, back to Puskar. Puskar looks inside, nothing there, flips it back to McCallister, and Sean starts on the right side. Doesn't go, back to Puskar. 18-footer, good foul call.
Yes, sir, and Gist is the guy that got him. And for Gist, I think that's only his first. But boy, what a great shot by Puskar. Only a 2-pointer, but a beauty.
Well, that's the 7th team foul on St. Vincent. Now the 1-and-1 will be in both ends of the floor the rest of the first half. And at the line now with a chance for a 3-point play and a chance to cut the lead to single digits for St. Vincent. The St. Vincent lead is single digits, I should say, is Puskar, who's at the line for the first time tonight. Best free throw shooter on the club at 83%. One of the leaders in District 18. It's all the way, and it's good.
So Rick completes that job of a 3-point play into the lineup. Ron Rink.
All right, so it's 40-31 with 5:17 to go.
That's Dave Sifford going to trigger the ball in for the Bearcats of St. Vincent.
And he does so with a bounce pass to Wilson, back to Sifford. And that's the 3rd guy tonight to bring the ball down the court for Bernie Matthews and the Bearcats. And it's Sifford. He goes on the wing to Robick, back out top of the key and around the horn to Sifford on the right. Looks inside, pulls up, goes into the corner. Jumper from the side. Wilson, no good. Foul called on the rebound. Terry Clark adjudged the guilty party by Mr. Lucas, and we'll have a Bearcat at the line. Good.
That's the knife right there, and they have to keep going to that and then try to draw the foul.
It's 42-33. With the basketball for St. Vincent into forecourt is Sifford. He goes down low on the baseline to Robick. Robick with a shot, up and good. Got the front of the iron and went in.
Robick there with a lucky bounce. No arc on it, just kind of fluffed him.
There comes Waynesburg forecourt. McCallister draws a whistle. Foul as he goes by a man. I believe it was Sifford who reached in, and McCallister will go to the line 1-1.
Sifford's first.
No good. Rebound. Moon, St. Vincent. So now St. Vincent with a chance to go back on top by 13 or perhaps even 14 this trip down the floor. Sifford handles it, goes high post to Clark. Now to Robick. Robick no shot, back outside with it. They work the perimeter once again. Going to eat up as much of the shot clock as they can each trip down the court. And a steal by Waynesburg. Puskar off the steal, gets it to McCallister. Sean into forecourt, goes to Theron Hogue, and he loses it. And there's a big battle underneath, but a steal. St. Vincent stolen back by McCallister for Waynesburg. A shot is up, no good. Rebound Moon. Oh, Jackets missed a golden opportunity there. Golden opportunity.
Rick didn't have a good handle on it. He lost it. Sean stole it right back and took the shot from 15 feet. Didn't go.
Okay, here's St. Vincent again into forecourt, and working with the ball on the outside is Clark. Clark goes to Robick on the right side. Now down low. Hook shot up and good. A hook shot by Chris Clark. How about that? That was the old-fashioned kind of a hook shot. 46-33. The Bearcats lead. Jackets in big trouble. We're talking big trouble. 3:15 left to go in the first half. Waynesburg, Terry Clark, baseline, drive, shoot, good, foul call.
Nice move, Terry. Baseline, he's a beautiful baseline player, and that time he makes a payoff.
Jackets need something to ignite them here, and perhaps a couple of quick buckets like that and some power moves down along the baseline will do it. Clark at the line with a chance for a three-point play and to cut the lead back to 10 points.
Jim Moon's second personal.
Puskar, the only Yellow Jacket in foul trouble with 3. Clark at the line. It is on the way, and it's good. So Terry has 3 on the night off the bench, and it's a 10-point basketball game. St. Vincent on top, and with the ball comes Sifford over the timeline. Right. Sifford working against McCallister.
The man still in, but St. Vincent has slowed the tempo down and been successful.
And now they work it around the perimeter once again to Sifford on the left side. Sifford looks for the lob down low. Is not there. McCallister kicks it away. Tries to bounce pass it to Moon. Sean gets the sneaker on it. And St. Vincent will inbound it with a new shot clock from the side. 2:50 left to go in the first half. Sifford looking for the inbound. Goes back outside to Gitt, who's back into the ball game after getting a rest. Gitt goes with a bounce pass into the corner, right side Sifford. He brings it into traffic, now dumps it off Moon against Montgomery, walks with the basketball.
Great defense by both Montgomery and Clark that time. They shifted off. Clark lost his man. Montgomery took him, and he was there so quick that he had to walk.
Jackets inbounded with a long pass to Clark. Terry waits for Sean McCallister to come into forecourt, goes to him with a pass around the horn to Theron Hogue. Back to Sean, and he moves to the point. Now back to Theron. Theron fakes, shoots, it is good.
Beautiful move, Theron Hogue. Wow, what a senior move.
St. Vincent into forecourt and a foul call. Going for the steal, Terry Clark bumped into Mr. Wilson, and Sean Wilson, and the personal foul called on Terry. 38 with 2:09 to go. Waynesburg into forecourt. Theron Hogue looks for the lob down low, nothing there. Goes back to McCallister. Sean to Puskar on the wing, right side. Back to Sean into the corner to Terry Clark on the right. Clark back to McCallister. Pass into the lane, stolen away, but Montgomery gets it back off the re-steal. Goes to McCallister. To Clark, baseline drive, shoot, shot up, partially blocked. And up with a loose ball is St. Vincent. Up with the steal that time with Sifford. Off the partial block. And now they'll bring it into forecourt with 1:35 to go. They work the perimeter. Outside it goes to Wilson.
The zone defense back in for the Yellow Jackets.
Over the zone, Gist shot no good. Rebound Waynesburg as Hogue clears it to McCallister. The fast break is on. Sean goes into the lane, stops and pops. It's good.
Oh, what a point guard he's going to be. He made the move that time and took the bull by the horn.
Again, Waynesburg back to within 8, 48-40 with a minute and 15 left to go in the first half. Here's some half-court pressure by Waynesburg. Bearcats break it. They get it to Gist. Gist moves out to the point now with a pass to Rink. Rink working over there with Sifford and around the horn to Gist once again. They're going to play, work the shot clock down. It's down to 22 seconds. We have 56 seconds to go on the scoreboard clock in an 8-point basketball game. St. Vincent with the lead and just content to work it around. Shot clock now goes down to 10 seconds as they go into the corner to Gist. Gist starts inside, pulls up, goes back to Rink. Rink with a shot up and good. I don't know, he might have traveled, but there's no call anyway. And the shot goes up and in with 36 seconds to go. We get a substitution for Waynesburg. The horn sounds, and in comes Derek Samuels as Terry Clark goes out. Could have had a little shuffling of the feet there by Ron Rink before that shot. Looked like
again, the Yellow Jackets give up 50 big points in the half. It's not over yet. Davidson Elkins also had 50 against them, John.
30 points, 30 seconds to go. Here's a shot from the side. Waynesburg, Theron Hogue, no good. And the rebound goes to St. Vincent. They lead by 10 with 20 seconds to go. They will undoubtedly run the clock down to 5 seconds or 6 seconds before taking a shot. Into forecourt it comes. Handling the basketball is Rink. Rink goes back outside to Sifford. Sifford goes cross court to Gist, almost turned over. Gist gets it back, fires, no good. Rebound Hogue as time runs out. That is the end of the first half with the score, St. Vincent 50, Waynesburg 40. That is exactly the same score we had on Thursday night at Davis and Elkins. The Jackets trailed at halftime by a score of 50 to 40. Waynesburg came back to win that ball game by 12. Let's see if they can come out as fired up for the second half here as they did for the second half down at Elkins on Thursday night.
And 3-pointers for Al Gist, and he scores 20 all night. So the first half, we're led by none other than Darren Walls again with 13. He had 2 3-pointers in the first half and was a perfect 1-for-1 from the charity stripe. The Yellow Jackets, after 5 minutes of zone play, decided to go man-to-man, and that's where the trouble began. The fouls picked up. Darren Walls accruing 3 fouls in the first half, and also Rick Puskar scored 5 points, 1-for-1 from the charity stripe, but he had 3 personal fouls in the first half and had to sit out, and Terry Clark came in, check that, Terry Clark, and scored 3 points off the bench for the Yellow Jackets. The only bench to score was Terry Clark. Derek Samuels played, did not score. Kevin Lee came in to play, did not score. Rob Montgomery had 8 points. He was 2 for 2 from the line. And Theron Hogue with 6 points in the first half, all field goals. Again, Sean McCallister, 5 points, 1 for 2 from the line, and 1 personal foul. Yellow Jackets in foul trouble where Walls was
post with no shot. Back to Gist again at the point. Back steps a little bit with his dribble, and now goes on the right side on the wing to Robick. Robick back to Gist as the shot clock goes down to 6 seconds. It's Gist way outside into the corner. Jumper, 18-footer, no good. Rebound Waynesburg. Push guard ahead to McCallister. Sean on the run. Goes in the wing to Walls. Back to Sean. Shot up and good.
Great delay that time by Sean. He hung for a while Robick went past him.
Jackets have the first 2 buckets of the second half, and it's a 6-point basketball game. We've used about 45 seconds of play. They trap at midcourt. St. Vincent breaks it with a long pass. Back to Gist again. Gist lobs it into the corner. Over there on the right side to Owens. Bounce pass back outside to Gist. And that deliberate Bearcat attack once again as they work the perimeter of the Waynesburg zone. Jackets opening the second half in a 2-3. And Gist, almost tripped up by McCallister, maintains his dribble and now goes around the horn once again to Owens on the wing. Back to Gist, top of the key. It's the shot clock again, moves inside 10 seconds. The lob down low to Moon. He turns and fires, blocked by Montgomery. Rebound Waynesburg. Ahead of McCallister on the fast break. Bounce pass to Montgomery, goes through his hands, out of bounds.
Well, it's a high degree difficulty offense they ran that time. It was 2 against 3, John. 3 defenders back and two black shirts of Waynesburg, and a bounce pass did not work.
But both times, the last 2 times St. Vincent came down the floor, they ran the shot clock inside 10 seconds before attempting a shot. And again, here's the trap at half court. St. Vincent still in back court, still in back, just break the timeline. Long pass now cross court to Robick. Robick through a trap in the lane, stop. Bounce pass down low, Moon back outside, jumper, no good. Rebound Waynesburg, ahead to McCallister. Again the fast break, Sean to Puskar in the wing, and again they lose it out of bounds. McCallister hits Puskar with a nice pass, I thought, coming in on the wing, and Rick left it go through his hand.
That was a 3-on-1, John.
My goodness, that's one you don't want to let get away too often. It's still a 6-point St. Vincent lead. 17:43 left to go in the basketball game. But Waynesburg playing intense in the second half to start the second half. Much more intensity than they showed in the first 20 minutes. Here's St. Vincent at midcourt. Into forecourt it comes with a dribble, and it go to Gist. Now cross court to Rink. Rink back to Gist, and all this happening out near midcourt. To Rink, top of the key, starts inside, forces a shot up, and it's good.
That time he got into the scoring zone, Rink did, and it was in with 5 feet in the paint.
So it's 52-44, St. Vincent. Now the Jackets set up a half-court offense. First time they've done that in the second half. They've been running all the way. They go to Hogue. Hogue starts the baseline drive, shoots, good.
Yeah, great senior move by Theron Hogue from the left baseline. Did a spin, got free, and went to the inside instead and laid it up off the glass.
52-46. The Bearcats lead. They have the ball in backcourt. It's Gist now over the timeline with the pass it comes to top of the key to Owens. Owens on the wing on the left side over there to Rink. And now they move it out to the point. They'll set it up once again. Rink moves out to the point now. Goes to Gist, who's on the wing. Back to Rink. Around the horn he goes. On the right side to Wilson. Bounce pass to Owens. Owens can't get a shot. Has to come back right around to Gist. Gist starts inside, stops and pops. It's no good. Rebound Walls, Waynesburg. Add to McCallister. Sean on the run. Long pass. Puskar inside. Lays it up and in.
Great delay that time by Rick, and he got Rink up in the air. Rick converts.
52-48. Waynesburg has come back to within 4. They trailed by 10 at halftime.
Bernie Matthews delaying, stalling tactics and shooting, and the turnover is costing him.
Long pass down low to Owens. Now to Moon. Up and in.
That was an easy one for Moon on the press. They broke it.
Moon into double digits with 10, and it's 54-48. Here's McCallister into forecourt, barking some signals. On the wing to Walls, into the corner, left side Montgomery. Back out top of the key, Puskar. Looks on the right side, goes there to Walls. Three-pointer, Walls, no. Rebound Moon for St. Vincent. Quickly into forecourt he comes with Rink. Coast to coast, loses his dribble in the lane. No travel call, but it could have been. And St. Vincent up with the loose basketball, brings it back outside to Gist. Now to Rink, who takes over at the point guard job. Has Gist on the wing on the left side. Little pitch and catch out there to him. Now back to Rink and right back to Gist again. As they continue to work the shot clock down, each time down the floor. Leading 54-48. Outside with it, no shot. Now around the horn, top of the key. Jumper Owens, no good. Rebound Walls for Waynesburg. Darren Walls finds some people in backcourt, and long past forecourt it comes to Sean McCallister. McCallister works to the top of the circle, goes on the wing to Puskar, corner Montgomery on the left side, back to Walls, over on the right Puskar, baseline drive, shovels it off to Hogue, shut up good.
Yeah, good assist. Rick Puskar worked perfectly. Rudy Marisa just excited about it, didn't get the call for the foul. He wanted it.
And it's back to a 4-point game, 54-50. The Jackets have outscored them 10-4 to start the second half. We have 14:35 left to go in the game. Here's the St. Vincent with a drive inside and a shot up, no good. Rebound Walls, foul called St. Vincent.
And Mark Owens commits his fourth.
So there's a starter in trouble for Bernie Matthews, and Owens will have to go down on the bench.
There's some good halftime adjusting. Rudy Marisa and the philosophy of Bernie Matthews got defensive instead of offense, and cost him scoring. Rudy Marisa caught up being very aggressive defensively.
So following the foul call, which is the first team foul of the second half for St. Vincent, Waynesburg into forecourt. They're on Hogue on the wing right side. Back out top of the key, Puskar, around the horn to McCallister. Fakes the lob down low, now brings it to the point. Starts inside, stops, forces up a shot. It's blocked from behind, but a foul call.
That's 5. What a move. Bernie Matthews didn't get him out.
McCallister fouled from behind, and leaving is Mark Owens, a 13-point per game average. And he goes to the bench having scored just 2 points, and he leaves with 14-14 left to go in the game.
Unbelievable.
And the roar you hear is from the Waynesburg crowd across the way. Frank, the Waynesburg fans waving at him. So long, Mark, as he goes to the bench And we get a timeout called. Ernie Matthews. At halftime, the Jackets have roared back into this ball game, outscoring St. Vincent 10-4 to start the second half and trail by 4 now, 54-50. And with the timeout, perhaps to stop the momentum swing and maybe try to get it back on his side, Bernie Matthews, let's see what adjustments he makes, having had his starter, Mark Owens, just foul out of the ball game. Sean McCallister was whacked in the act by Owens. He's at the line for 2, and the first is good.
Sean converting right now. He was 1 for 2 in the first half and makes the first one in the second half.
The junior from Munhall, the second one, is also good. 7 on the night for him, and it's a 2-point basketball game. The Jackets getting ready to set up the half-court trap as, again, it's Rink bringing it down the floor for the Bearcats. And now the Jackets peel back as Rink puts it in play on the left side with a pass to Robick. Robick starts in by Puskar and travels with the basketball.
That's exactly right. Rick Puskar put the defense on that time. Didn't go with a fake, and Robick thought he would, and he traveled. Great defense, Rick Puskar.
With the Jackets with a chance to tie this trip down the floor. McCallister goes to Puskar on the wing. Right side, back out to Sean with the dribble now. Back to Puskar again, and he jumper, no good. Follow-up, Walls, no good. Rebound is loose. St. Vincent has it. Darren Walls tried to slam the rebound home. Just missed it. Here comes St. Vincent Gift into forecourt to Rink on the wing. Goes inside. Baseline shot up. No good. Montgomery fouled him. And at the line, Rink will shoot 2. No good. Rebound Waynesburg. Ahead to Walls. Walls to McCallister. On the wing to Puskar. Fakes the three-pointer. Top of the key. Walls. Three-pointer. Good!
How about that? That's a way to tie the score.
Darren Walls ties it with 13:20 to go.
With that Seabiscuit, and I'll tell you what, beautiful arc on it, and nothing but net.
Now, here comes St. Vincent into forecourt. They break the timeline with a bounce pass to Rink. He takes it in the corner, trapped over there. Has to go back to Gift. Gift, 18-footer. Rick Puskar on a collision went down. He's a little slow getting up. Now he's up to his knees, and he's kind of leaning over back down again. And he'll finally get up under his own power. A little woozy out there as he took a pretty good shot. Tobert, the referee, is over to talk to him, and I think they're going to let him stay in the game. I guess he's okay as he trots back up the floor. Gets a nice round of applause from the good Waynesburg contingent that is here. It's tied 57-57, 12:45 left to go in the ball game.
And they're showing there from Waynesburg. They're proud of it and really cutting loose when it's time to cut loose. One of the former players of Waynesburg College sitting watching this one, Mark Hogue, who resides in this area.
St. Vincent inbounds it. They get no pressure in backcourt, but waiting to travel them at half-court, Walls and Puskar. And they're still in backcourt. Gist handling the ball. Still in backcourt. Just break it with a bounce pass to Rink. Back to Gist at the near midcourt. He finds Rink, goes to him. He brings it to the point, and they set it up. Rink looks on the right wing to Brown. Doesn't go there. Goes to Gist. Pass in the lane. Stolen away. Waynesburg to McCallister. McCallister on the break. Stops. Goes to Montgomery. Power move. Shot. Up and no good. Around the rim and off. And the rebound is taken by Brown for St. Vincent. Fast break the other way, but Brown puts on the brakes as he brings it into forecourt. He goes back to Rink, and they'll set up that deliberate attack once again. Painstakingly deliberate, as they just love to run that shot clock inside 10 seconds before putting it up. We're down to 11:55 to go in the ball game. Score tied, almost a steal, Waynesburg, but Gift there to track down the loose ball. Moves, top of the key, dumps it off to Brown. Into the corner it goes to Rink on the right side. Back to Brown. Fakes the lob down low. Shot clock down to 15 as they go low post. Turn around, or down low to Moon. Shot up and no good. Rebound is taken by Moon. Moon puts it back up and he's fouled.
Traveling, John.
Oh, traveling called on Moon.
And I'll tell you what, St. Vincent fans are vehement. Look out, Mr. Lucas. They're going to be on you now. They're on Mr. Lucas.
He better have his buddy back up the car right to the door. Here's Waynesburg into forecourt. Puskar has it on the wing. Back out top of the key, McCallister. Sean starts inside, dumps it off. Montgomery puts it up. No good, he's fouled.
Great move that time by Rob. He got a chunk of him. He wanted the dunk.
Well, it was a good foul. They thought he was going for the dunk, and rather than let him get the easy slam, they whacked him. He'll go to the line to shoot 2, but Rob with an even dozen tonight. So the Jackets take the lead with just over 11 minutes to go in the half-court trap, and a steal by Waynesburg, but a foul call.
There's a long distance.
Rob Montgomery called for the foul on the steal.
Bob Covert calls that one from 35 feet away. He was the lead official and called it out way past the, way, almost at midcourt.
So, St. Vincent inbounds it. They go to Brown. He starts inside, goes to the baseline, forces one up. It's no good. Rebound Moon up and in.
Moon was at the right place to cut the offensive board off of Brown's fourth shot.
Tied 59-59 as we tick inside. 11 minutes to go as Puskar comes out. The Jackets are in their weave. Puskar comes out to take the pass now to Montgomery. And it's a 5-man 8. Nobody posted up for Waynesburg as they work St. Vincent around. And they finally go to Hogue on the wing. Back out top of the key to McCallister. Down low to Walls. Jumper three-pointer. Good. Darren Walls with a trifecta or a C-biscuit. And he has 21.
A three-point landing. Whatever you say it.
Well, whatever you say, it makes it 62-59. Waynesburg. Here are the Bearcats still in backcourt. Brown finally breaks the timeline into forecourt. Goes with a pass to Croc. Croc back to Brown. Bounce pass into the corner to Rink. Rink tied up there. Back to Brown. Brown brings Gist out. Goes to Gist. Now back to Brown into the corner. Rink on the right side. Back to Brown again. Brown starts inside. Dumps it off and a travel call. Tried to shovel it off to Moon in the low post. Called for traveling.
Brown, a freshman, and he shows it. He has some real athletic moves, but at the wrong time.
Brown, a walk-on, was not recruited by St. Vincent, just came to school here. Small to high school, and now Waynesburg answers back with a travel. I believe that was Hogue traveling down low along the baseline. So St. Vincent gets it back with 10:03 to go. They trail by 3. Here, Ron Brown was not recruited, just walked on here from Alderdice High School. And into forecourt it comes to Rink. Rink down low on the baseline, drives up over Montgomery, and Montgomery called for the foul. Rob blocked him on the way up, got a pretty good whack in on the arm, and now Rink will go to the line to shoot 2.
Robbie's third personal.
62-61. Jackets quickly into forecourt. Walls down the wing, now puts on the brakes as he moves into forecourt. Shovels it off to McCallister. Sean moves to the point. Now goes to Puskar on the bounce pass. The Jackets weaving, and off the weave, Walls hits a three-footer, a three-pointer.
This kid Walls is doing it with 3 of them in the second half, John.
He has 24 points on the night. It's 65-61 Waynesburg. Again, here's Brown into forecourt for the Bearcats, and they almost throw it away. Rink trapped over there in front of the bench. Stolen away by Waynesburg. Ahead to McCallister. McCallister to Walls. He's jammed it home.
And a foul.
Walls on the stop. He's fouled. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
There's a nail, and Bernie Matthews is up. He's getting him to the bench.
And the steal, that all was started by a terrific steal by Theron Hogue right in front of Bernie Matthews.
Oh, yeah. Theron made a great trapping defense, and he was falling out of bounds to throw the ball to Sean McCallister.
And the whole Waynesburg bench is up now for Waynesburg.
That was one of the greatest plays of the season so far, John.
I think so. 67-61. Walls at the line with a chance to make it 68 for the Yellow Jackets.
And Clark was the guilty party on the foul, his second. The 1-1 not near. It's only 4 on St. Vincent in the second half.
3-point play is good for Darren Walls. He has 27 points on the night, and it's 68-61.
What a comeback.
Again, if you just joined us, Waynesburg trailed by 10 at the half.
That last play almost made you want to jump out of this broadcasting booth.
Not me, it's too high. Here's St. Vincent on the attack. They go out to Rink at the point, working against McCallister. Now down low to Gist, and a 17-footer is no good. Rebound out of bounds, Bearcat basketball.
Well, St. Vincent has moved south with their game plan. The slowdowns had put them 7 points down. What a turnaround. 17-point turnaround in a period of around 11 minutes.
Do you think Bernie's getting out-coached here in the second half, Frank?
Well, it's even more than that. He is completely destroyed.
Here's a steal in the lane by McCallister for Waynesburg. Shovels it off to Puskar. Fast break ahead to Walls. Walls, top of the key, stops. Dumps it off Puskar. Jumper! No. Rebound is taken by Puskar. He turns and fires. It's no good. Partially blocked. And on the rebound goes to St. Vincent, but a foul call reaching in on Theron Hogue.
You talk about intensity. Here come the offensive boards. The first half, the Yellow Jackets had nothing on the offensive boards. Now, it's nothing but black shirts in the paint, going after the ball, diving, and doing it all. A place to be next Monday night is College Gym in Waynesburg to see this one.
The rematch next Monday night. St. Vincent will be in Waynesburg. It'll be an 8 o'clock basketball game. Airtime 7:40. A week from tonight at College Gym. The Jackets' 29-game home court winning streak on the line. Shot St. Vincent in and out. Rebound Moon. Good. Moon on the offensive board. That's the second one of those he's collected in the second half, and it's now 68-63.
Timeout. Rudy Maurice to stop that.
8:04 left to go in the ball game. Waynesburg leads it 68-63. And they go to Puskar outside as they're in the weave with Montgomery posted up this side. 4-man weaving around him. And McCallister with it on the outside, goes to Hogue, fakes the lob, back to Puskar. He looks to Robbie, can't get it to him. And now Puskar dumps it off to Rob in a high post, nothing there, back to McCallister as the shot clock goes down to 11 seconds. McCallister to Puskar, down low in the baseline, fakes, dumps it off to Montgomery. Rob puts it up and in, he's fouled.
Oh, they took it down to about 3 seconds.
Rob Montgomery whacked on the way up. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That was everything a coach dreams of. Rudy's really excited. That was it. He moved the shot clock down to 3 seconds and get a layup and get fouled. That's what it's all about.
Yep. And gives Waynesburg an 8-point lead. It gives Montgomery 15 on the night. Walls has 27. Hogue has 10. Puskar just under double digits at 9. Here's St. Vincent into forecourt. Trapped near midcourt is Robick. Gets it off to Rink. Rink starts inside, stops and pops. It's good. Ron Rink with an even dozen. Waynesburg quickly into forecourt. Long pass goes saved from out of bounds by Walls. And a tremendous play by Walls. He saved it from out of bounds right into the feet of Al Gist. Gist touched it last as it ricocheted off his sneaker out of bounds. Meantime, Darren Walls had to go airborne to save that. He went flying. It must have been 15 feet at the other end of the floor.
Oh,
took a somersault.
Fireworks.
Jackets get it back. They inbound it to Hogue. He takes the jumper. No, air ball. Air ball, Theron Hogue from the corner, and the rebound goes to St. Vincent. Now the St. Vincent fans get on Theron with the air ball chant. It's 71-65. 6:55 left to go in the basketball game. Bearcats trail. They have the ball. They work it right side to Robick. Top the key to Rink. Now over on the other side it goes to Wilson. Shot up, no good. Rebound, St. Vincent, and a foul called on the play. It's going to be on Darren Walls of Waynesburg. His 4th. Well, there's Walls with 4 and 27 points. Rudy Maurice cannot afford to lose, Darren. Not with 6:42 still left to play and holding on to only a 6-point lead, and he wants timeout. Don't blame it. 6:42 to go in the basketball game. Waynesburg 71, St. Vincent 65. Back outside to Gist. He moves it to the point. Looks for the lob down low, and it's not there. Goes cross court to Rink. Rink back to Gist. 3-point jumper. It's no good. Rebound Waynesburg. It's out to McCallister. Sean on the run into forecourt to Walls on the wing. Stops. Dishes it off underneath Montgomery, up and in.
Oh, yeah, he bobbled it while he was in the air, and he put it up with the bobble, and he put it in. Unbelievable.
Rob Montgomery, and he's just a sophomore. 73-65, the Jackets lead. Bearcats in the forecourt. Here's Gist. Gist by a man, and a foul call. I believe Puskar going to be called for the foul. As Gist went by him, Rick reached in. That's going to be 4 on him.
So the starting 5 lasting nearly 3/4 of this ball game, but they're getting in foul trouble. 4 on Walls, 4 on Puskar. That's the scoring punch for the Yellow Jackets, and they're going to have to slow the ball down, John, to eat the clock off.
That's the 16th foul on Waynesburg, and the Bearcats will inbound it from the side. Waynesburg leads it 73-65. We're just under 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Here's St. Vincent around the outside of the Waynesburg zone once again as Gist moves it over on the right side. Now goes out to the point around the Rink in the corner. Rink fakes his man up in the air, goes by him, drives the baseline up and in.
No one took the baseline. The duties were confused.
73-67. 5.5 minutes to go.
Rink went dancing right through that zone on the baseline.
Jackets forecourt. Puskar, corner, right side. Stops. Guns it off to Walls. Walls fakes the three-pointer. Now brings it out to McCallister at the point. Sean sets him in motion and with the weave and now moves it over on the wing. Goes into the corner to Theron Hogue. Hogue looks down low, nothing there. Flips it out to Puskar. Puskar around to McCallister. McCallister inside. Forces it up. It's no good and a foul called in the play. Shot clock was down inside 10 seconds to go as Sean forced that one up there. He was whacked, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Looks like Moon's arguing about the play, but I believe that's his fourth. No matter what he says, he has more personal.
Rob Montgomery goes out to get a much-deserved rest after playing a tremendous second half. He sits with 5:12 left to go, having scored 17 points in the game, and the Jackets turn it over right away. They inbound it to Theron Hogue, and he just lost the handle as he tried to make his move on the baseline. Ball just slipped out of his hand.
An important 2 points for Rudy Maurice right there.
Well, big trip down the floor right now for St. Vincent. They trail 73-67 as we move inside 5 minutes to go.
And as you know, it's only 2 shots, 3-pointers.
Yep.
Will tie it up.
And St. Vincent has a bucket full of them tonight. They're going to still be delivered and work the perimeter of the zone. Bernie Matthews has the sweater off now, Frank. He's getting serious about this game. As Rink has it on the top of the key. Crowd really getting into the ball game as they go down low in the baseline on the right side. Back out to Rink, top of the key. Rink on the left wing to Gist. Back to Rink at the top of the foul circle. Shot clock at 8 as they go to Gist in the corner. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound taken by Puskar. Took it right away from Moon. Into forecourt it comes to McCallister. Sean down the lane. Stopped. It's knocked away by Gist out of bounds. It'll be Waynesburg ball on the baseline.
39 seconds left on the shot clock. A lot of time. We'll see if the Jackets can use all of it.
4:21 left to play in this ball game, and another timeout as the chess game continues. This time Bernie Matthews calls time. 4:21 left to go in the game. Waynesburg 73, St. Vincent 67. Following the timeout by St. Vincent, Waynesburg has it on the outside as Sean McCallister works it to the point. Now goes to Walls in the wing to Puskar. Puskar back outside, top of the key, Theron Hogue around to McCallister over on the right side. Sean with a dribble brings it back outside. And they'll set it up from the point again. We get a foul away from the ball. Derek Samuels called for the personal foul.
Samuels working at the second one. He's committed. And Rob Montgomery, I think, is getting ready to come back in.
So Derek Samuels comes into the ball game and right away gets called for an off-the-ball foul. And at the line, that puts the 1-1 in. At the line for St. Vincent will be Robick. And he'll have a chance to bring the Bearcats back within 4 if he can make both ends of this 1-1 fix. 73-69. Jackets quickly into forecourt. McCallister now puts on the brakes, dribbles through some traffic, and now moves to Puskar on the wing right side. Puskar takes it to the baseline. Is trapped. Goes back out to Hogue. Hogue lobs it to the key. Top of the key area to McCallister. McCallister starts inside. Dishes it off to Puskar. Puskar stops. Can't get a shot. Back to Sean. Sean McCallister to Montgomery. Back to Sean again. And the point guard again moves to the left side to Puskar on the wing. Ring looks downside. Looks down low. Nothing there. Goes to Walls. Walls trapped over there with a double team. Dumps it off to Puskar. Puskar starts inside and contact and a whistle. We're going to get a foul against St. Vincent.
Good move by Rick Puskar. Had the big elbow out and got contact defensively from Jim Robick, his second.
So Rick will go to the line to shoot as the 1-1 is now in both ways. 3:25 left to go in the basketball game. Waynesburg by 4. Their biggest lead of the night for Waynesburg has been 8. Puskar 1-1 is in and out. Rebound. St. Vincent that was down in the cylinder and popped back out. Holy catch. Here come the Bearcats. Trailing 73-69. They can come within 1 if they pump in one of those long 3-pointers. 3:10 left to go in the ball game. The crowd up on their feet, the St. Vincent crowd. They're really getting into this basketball game now. The St. Vincent high post, no shot, and a steal by McCallister for Waynesburg. Sean into forecourt on the break. Sean dishes it off. Walls puts it up and in.
Beautiful behind-the-back pass by Sean McCallister. Walls in the paint, puts it in easily.
A beautiful assist by McCallister. It's 75-69. A little bit of breathing room now with the Yellow Jackets as we're down to 2:45 to go in this game.
And that was a great steal by Sean McCallister.
Here's Gist with the ball for the Bearcats. Goes to Rink with a long cross-court pass. Rink stops and pops. It's good.
Uncontested.
Ron Rink again on that baseline. And again, it's a 4-point basketball game with 2:25 left to play. Here's Waynesburg into forecourt. Puskar to Montgomery. Jackets really need a bucket this trip down the floor to stave off this St. Vincent comeback. Here's McCallister. High post to Hogue. Nothing. Back to McCallister on the wing on the left side. Sean now dribbles out to the point and moves it on the right side. It goes into the corner to Rick Puskar. He's cut off on the baseline. Has to go to Walls. Darren tries to make something happen. Goes to Montgomery, up and in.
Beautiful assist by Walls into Montgomery in the paint, left-handed half hook, and it's perfect.
Darren started inside. Two guys collapsed on him as they thought he was going to shoot. That left Montgomery open, and Walls hit him with a perfect pass. And it's 77-71 Waynesburg. Here's Rink, a drive and a shot up, no good. Rebound Montgomery. Ahead to McCallister. Jackets on the run on the fast break. Sean to Wall into the lane, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled.
He was really fouled that time, maybe injured, John.
Walls got hammered as he went up, and he's still on the floor. He's sitting. Now he's being helped to the floor by Gist for St. Vincent, and Waynesburg's McCallister. I think Walls is all right. He's just going to walk it off and then go to the line.
Well, Gist did his job.
A minute and 34 to go. The Jackets with an 8-point lead. 79-71. But sports fans, I'll tell you something. With that 3-point play in college basketball this year, an 8-point lead can disappear very quickly.
They have a guy named Al Gist who can put it in.
Okay, and Gist is into the ball game as they bring it over the timeline. That's Sippert into forecourt, goes to Gist. Gist dribbles in over there on the left side. Can't get a shot. It comes back out Sippert at the point. Sippert bounce pass to Gist in the corner. He's cut off, and Gist brings it out to the point. Now bounce pass to Robick. Nothing. Back to Gist. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound Montgomery for Waynesburg. Robbie clears it backcourt to Hogue. Now to McCallister, and the Jackets a little bouncy bounce as Sean will just walk it over the timeline as we move inside 1 minute left to play. Waynesburg by 8. They have the ball. Puskar to Walls, top of the key on the right wing to Montgomery. Back out top of the key to McCallister. McCallister again looks to Montgomery over there at that side. Can't get it to him. Goes top of the key to Theron Hogue and around the Walls. Shot clock, plenty of time. 15 seconds left on it. On the scoreboard clock, 45 seconds remain as Walls moves it and he's fouled. Gist got him as Walls went by him. And Gist is charged with a personal foul, and Walls will go to the line 1-1.
On the team next year.
Jackets by 10 as Walls makes the second, 81-71. 30 seconds to go. St. Vincent in the lane. Rink forces it up, and it's good. Ron Rink gets hot now, late going. That's 18 on the night for him, and we get a timeout. Bernie Matthews with 25 seconds left on the clock. Waynesburg 81, St. Vincent 73, and let's take a court, I should say, of St. Vincent College. Jackets lead 81-73 with 25 seconds left. And following the St. Vincent timeout, the Jackets will be inbounding it. St. Vincent calling time right after their bucket there by Rink. And it's Puskar inbounding it for Waynesburg. Goes to Hogue, and Theron is fouled in backcourt. Rink lets him have it, and that sends T to the line with 1 tick off the clock.
Robbie Montgomery, what a tremendous game.
Now we get another timeout. I will up the game. And here's St. Vincent, pass into the lane, knocked away. But Rink gets it back, shovels it off, and a shot up good by Robick. He finishes with 10. And with 10 seconds to go, a steal by Gist. Shot up, no good. Rebound Waynesburg, and a foul called. No, they say no foul. They say that Caraffa dribbled it on the baseline after getting the rebound. So St. Vincent will be inbounding it their end of the floor with 7 seconds to go.
And Bernie Matthews brings his starters back in. Moon and Rudy Marisa has no starters in. You're talking about a little bit of subverse going on here, John. A night of such.
All right. 83-75, the Jackets lead. The Jackets will be inbounding it now. I thought they said Caraffa dribbled it out of bounds.
Just dribbled along the line.
All right, so Waynesburg, Walker looking to inbound it. Inbounds it to Robinson, and he's fouled. Pat Robinson fouled, going for the long inbound pass. That was Rink that got him. And Robinson will go to the line to shoot with 6 seconds to go.
Rudy Marisa taking all starters out and complete bench playing to finish the game.
Pat Robinson, by the way, is 5 for 10 from the free throw line this year. That makes it an even 50%. And the 1-1 is no good off the heel. Rebound goes to St. Vincent with 3 seconds to go into forecourt. A three-pointer blocked from behind goes out of bounds, and that's the end of the ball game.
Time is up.
The Jackets have roared from behind. They trailed at the half 50-40. They roar from behind to defeat St. Vincent on the road here at Kennedy Hall. Final score, Waynesburg 83, St. Vincent 75. And we And we are going to be back in 1 minute of Rudy Marisa switching early in the first half to the man-to-man offense after seeing his club fall behind, and seeing St. Vincent pump in better than a half dozen three-pointers in the first half with long-range bombs. Then in the second half, coaching also came into play when Bernie Matthews came out with a 10-point lead and decided to sit on it and bounce the basketball around the perimeter of the Waynesburg zone. The first 3 times St. Vincent had the ball in the second half, they ran the shot clock down inside 10 seconds each time before taking a shot, and they came up dry. The Jackets, on the other hand, came out of the locker room, fired up, and played a very intense second half, and opened up the second half by outscoring St. Vincent 17-7. And when the Jackets took the lead with 11:25 to go, they never looked back and they never trailed after that. St. Vincent did cut the Waynesburg lead to 4 a couple of times, but that's as close as they could come. And the Bearcats go away mad, having lost 83-75 on their home court here at venerable old Kennedy Hall. The Yellow Jackets now have won an even dozen on the year. Their record goes to 12-4 overall. They are 5-1 in District 18 play, and now have sole possession of second place, I should say, in the district. St. Vincent will drop to third with a 4-2 district record. They are 9-7 overall on the campaign. We like this so much, we're going to get a chance to see these guys battle again next week. A week from tonight, St. Vincent will be in Waynesburg for a rematch. Should be a dandy. And at stake, not only an awful lot as far as District 18 goes this year, but also on the line will be the Yellow Jackets' home court winning streak, which is now at 29. Waynesburg has won 29 straight home games, and the last team to beat them at home was St. Vincent.
For Waynesburg College. We have, for St. Vincent, 22 points for Al Gist. He had 20 of them in the first half, only managed 1 field goal early in the second half, did not score the rest of the game. He was good for 5 3-pointers and never had one after that. Ronnie Rink, 18 points in the game, 5 in the first half, and a brilliant 13 points in the second half. He was all St. Vincent had, Ron Rink. And fouling out was Mark Owens with only 4 points, the senior, 14:40 remaining in the game, and he fouls out with 4 points, 2 in the first half, 2 in the second half. Jim Robick playing with 10 points. He had 6 in the first half, 4 in the second half, shot 2 for 4 from the foul line. Jim Moon was a 4 for 5 from the foul line, 8 points in the first half, and only 2 field goals in the second half for the big 6'10" guy, and 12 points. What a defense Waynesburg College threw up. It's something to behold. And it's 2 points in the game for Sean Wilson, a 2 for 2 from the line, is only 2 of the game. And that was in the first half. And Chris Clark, he looked like he was doing it all for St. Vincent, did not even make a point in the second half. He had 8 in the first half, 2 field goals, 4 for 4 from the line. So St. Vincent scoring 50 in the first half and 25 in the second half, in probably one of Bernie Matthews' most disappointing losses here after a little bit of a pause in between games at Waynesburg against Waynesburg College on a regular season basis, gets knocked off in his first one in the new schedule. We have now 75 points, a total of 16 for 21 from the free throw line was the St. Vincent Bearcat team. We have now the Yellow Jackets. A brilliant evening for Sean McCallister at point guard. He had his times, but the second half, he shot a perfect 2 for 2 from the line in the second half, 1 for 2 in the first half, make him 3 for 4 and 9 points for Sean. Darren Walls, 31 points. He shot 5 free throws in a row in the second half and 1 in the first half, a perfect 6 for 6. Definitely, without a doubt, just an outstanding game for Darren Walls. Rick Puskar only had 9 points, but his presence was felt the whole time. Played very well. He was 1 for 2 from the line. Theron Hogue, good balance, 12 points. He had a 10-point from the field and 2 for 2 from the line. Montgomery Robbie, just an outstanding evening. 8 points in the first half, 11 points in the second half, a real giant. Between him and Darren Walls in the second half, it was too much for any Bearcat to handle. 19 points in the game for Rob Montgomery. He was a perfect 5 for 5 from the line. Off the bench, one person scores, and that's Terry Clark. He had a field goal and 1 for 1 from the line. And as a team, the Yellow Jackets were 20 free throws. They made 18 of them, John. Darren Walls in the second half made 3 3-pointers in a row and just completely made the comeback possible. He had 2 3-pointers and a total of 5. So that really changed the statistic-wise for the Yellow Jackets in the second half. 5 3-pointers against a total of 6 3-pointers for St. Vincent, and they had all of theirs in the first half. So the Yellow Jackets, with another brilliant comeback, it's kind of worth to come and see. I'm very proud to be associated with these young men, John. The character they show in coming back, they do it with hard-nosed basketball, uptight stuff, good mechanics, and excellent coaching. It was a victory for the college tonight. Waynesburg College Yellow Jackets 83, St. Vincent Bearcats 75.
Okay, and we'll see you Saturday night live from Fairmont State. Airtime will be 7:10, and then a week from tonight, a home game. St. Vincent will be in town at College Gym. Our studio production tonight by Bill Fry.